Just Too Good here. Today I'm taking a look at the LEGO Lightyear Zyclops chase. This has 87 pieces, 2 minifigures, and it retails for $20 in the United States. Thank you to Kingly Peasant on YouTube for hooking me up with this early. So here is Lightyear. The design of this is pretty different from Buzz Lightyear of the Toy Story sets. The one to the right is from Toy Story 4. You can see this design with this new body armor piece actually has the buttons printed there. The original one that was introduced back in 2010, also used for the Toy Story 4 sets, has those buttons molded outward. The general design is different as well. The top body armor piece mostly using lime green instead of that white base. One thing I noticed though is that both of these do still have those holes for the helmet there, except none of the other sets include that top half helmet piece. This kind of makes sense since you can't put this top half helmet piece with Buzz's hair on. You actually have to have the second print design, the one that's in the final set of the Zurg battle that looks kind of like this one, but with the purple design. So once I review the Zurg battle, we'll try this helmet on, even though this is only found in the Toy Story 4, Toy Story 3, and the Disney CMF series. Regardless, trying it on without the hair just does not look right. But I do like that LEGO made it so that that piece still fits even if it's not throughout the sets. Instead of having 3 holes to have that helmet piece fit inside, what they have going on is just 2 holes, but that gap in the middle there is enough to have that third peg just kind of rest there. Anyways, while this is the same one found in the Zurg battle has the wing attachment, which is different from the original Toy Story wing attachments here. The original one's using a peg connection to kind of get that inside. This one, I believe, uses the studs at the back of the new body armor piece, which are these 2 studs to attach the wing attachment. But we'll have to wait and see once I review the Zurg set. Regardless, I like the side arm printing there with the Space Ranger logo, and then also at the side here, pretty interesting with that top orange design not present on the original Buzz Lightyear design. And then for the torso and leg printing, you could get a better look with that body armor removed, which that looks kind of awesome. You could just use that torso in space settings since the Star Command logo is not so prominent there. I can't wait to see what classic LEGO Space fans do with these torso and leg prints. And then you got some more torso printing at the back there. You do have an alternate face too for Buzz where he has that confident smirk, which you can see how that works with the body armor and torso. And then we have Izzy Hawthorne, a character who's also in the Zurg battle, that version having a different outfit. This outfit is exclusive to the set, really for this body armor piece here, which was originally introduced in Star Wars sets, recolored and reprinted throughout these Lightyear sets. The design of which has those 2 studs at the back, different shoulder pad printing on both sides with the colors there, brown and then a red on this side. I like the front printing on that piece as well. A new face print where she has a confident smirk. Also love this hair piece being used, which was introduced, was it with the computer programmer back in, was it like Series 20 or Series 21? I don't remember. And also an alternate facial expression where she looks pretty darn happy. Regardless, once you remove this body armor piece, you can get a look at the torso printing. This is the same one that's used in 2 minifigures of the most expensive set of this Lightyear theme. Oh, and I almost forgot, the set includes a helmet for Izzy. This is the same piece also included in that most expensive spaceship set. The design of which is a really cool new piece that has some printing at the front. And you can see just the designs at the back and everything. I really like how this came out, and I like how they're spread across the sets. First, let's take a look at the Zyclops. This design is really interesting. It reminds me of those robots from the opening of Toy Story 2. I don't know if this is the reimagined version of that. This does have some printed pieces exclusive to the set. This front part is printed, which is weird because it does seem to have a worse printing quality than some other prints where we're having that yellow printing on the gray, and it's making the yellow just not look as bright as it should. That does look a little bit awkward clashing with the rest of the yellow, but still it's cool to get a new print. We also have a new print for this design right here, that bumper piece, which is a detachable part. This is just kind of clipped onto what is usually used as a bike handle. And that's pretty interesting, and I want to see how that plays into the movie. Regardless, This top part right here with the head, I was actually not familiar with this specific piece with the middle and just the studs there. It's probably not a new piece. I'm horrible with detecting new pieces and everything there, but it did catch me off guard. And at the very least, it's exclusive for the printing on that yellow coloring. Anyways, we do have a new color for those newish robot legs that were used with like Ninjago mechs last year. Getting them in yellow is pretty neat, as well as these pieces right here, which is a newish piece. You get 2 of those in yellow. This does come in a Monkey Kid set of this year, I think, but that's about it. So that's a nice piece to get. Actually, this does have kind of Monkey Kid mech colors with the yellow and the red. And then the legs right here are also attached with Technic pins, so you get some nice movement just moving those up and down. This build right here is smoothed off at the bottom with these pieces, and there's not too much going on. You have those red plates at the very bottom, and each of these move independently, so you get some nice poses there. The arms are also attached with these mini ball joints, and you don't have any movement with these elbow joints here. Again, this is just one whole piece that's kind of uncommon in that yellow coloring. At the very end, you do have a blaster for the Zyclops, which does look a little bit humorous that this big Zyclops robot creature just has this little blaster as their weapon. And that does have that orange translucent dish at the end there. You could actually detach that and have it clipped onto the side if you'd like. The range of movement with those mini ball joints really give a nice range so that you could put more accessories at the side if you'd like. But anyways, I think that's it for the build of the Zyclops. Let's get some fun poses out of this guy. Aw, he's doing a little dance. Over here, he's figure skating. Okay, now he's just giving me Chappie vibes. As for this side build, this little battlefield station isn't anything too remarkable, but I do like its rugged look where they just have this crate right in the middle here. That design is just attached with a jumper plate, so you get some nice angles out of it. You also have that telescope piece needlessly in a sand green, which, hey, I'll take it. We don't get that piece too often in sand green. Like I'm thinking of, was it the Statue of Liberty CMF back in Series 6? So that's pretty cool to get. And we also have a walkie-talkie, a little fork piece, as I like to call them. And for the disc launcher in the middle there, all you have to do is hold down on this station. Oh, come on. That was supposed to launch. One more try. There you go. Let's see. Will I be able to knock him over? Come on. Come on. That was a pathetic disc launch. Anyways, that's it for the build of the set. Let's take a look at the packaging and then the final verdict. Uh-oh. I thought the box was going to be a $20 thin box. They went with a $10 to $15 box, which I think might hurt sales. I feel like a lot of people will put this in their cart thinking it's something cheaper, but then we'll come to realize that it's about double the price they expected. Heck, wasn't this the same size they used for the RC set for Toy Story 4, which was only $10? Anyways, at the back, you can see some different features shown. Being a junior set, they split it up into 2 instruction booklets. You could just kind of crop Buzz out and fake this as a poly bag. Somebody really needs to do that there. You could do the same with this one as well. But regardless, at the very end of that first instructions, we have an advertisement showing the other 2 sets. This one I already reviewed. So overall, this set is actually really good. Like, this had no right to be this good as a 4+ set. It doesn't feel like a 4+ set, especially considering it's the only 4+ set of a theme with 3 sets. This design feels very complete for the Zyclops, where it's a very different looking robot compared to some other robots on the market. These mech sets seem to have flooded the market recently, but the yellow design separates it enough, but the size overall as this $10 to $20 build actually works in setting it apart too. I like the pieces used in yellow, especially with those legs there and the prints included, and there's a nice range of movement. The side build's whatever, but it's a nice inclusion. And then the 2 minifigures included are nice inclusions because that's the cheapest way to get that version of Lightyear. Though it would have been great if they included the wings. It does feel like the wings are just kind of missing here if they're included in a set that's $10 more. But it seems like the set has the same Buzz minifigure. I don't know. It just seems like a greedy move by Lego. Then the Izzy minifigure has that exclusive armor piece, which looks freaking awesome. That could be used in so many different settings outside of the Lightyear world. I just hate the price for this set. $20 is so much. This set ideally would be $10. $15 would be absolutely fine. But for $20, when you look at the box, it doesn't even look like it's worth it. This is the box size that they use for much smaller sets. And I think that's going to deter a lot of people who would have bought this set if it was $15. If this set was cheaper than $20, I could see it being a huge hit. But as it stands, the big downside is that it feels overpriced. Though, with all things considered, I like so much else with the set. I'd rate this set a 7 out of 10. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Is this one of the better 4+ sets, or am I just overpraising it with my nostalgia for Toy Story? Subscribe for more LEGO Lightyear and LEGO Disney content, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Bye.